actually quite loud. Oh boy. Excuse me, several seconds. It's loud on my end. I don't know if you guys like can hear it like super loud on your end. So I'm just gonna turn it down for me. Because on my side it's very loud. Oh crap. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Oh wait a sec, this is on the wrong tab. I don't have it on the right tab. I don't have the right tab available for this. Gosh darn it. Oh boy. Sure. That's fine. Please. So anyways. Alright. Welcome to the stream. Today, we will continue to be working on the art thing that I was doing last time. The banner. And guess what? Last time, we got a new follower. And quite ironic, because last time I was talking about about Saiki Kusuo. Well, their follower name, let me just check very quickly. Coffee Kusuo Jelly. I don't think I didn't notice that. Don't think I didn't notice that. That's quite awesome. That's quite a fun name. Don't you dare think I didn't notice that. Okay. There we go. There's the okay. There's our music. So right now what's playing is the Dicey Dungeon soundtrack by Chipcell. Awesome chiptune artist. Go check them out, buy their things. Very awesome, very epic, very cool. I've been watching a lot of Netflix lately. I don't know if you could tell, but Netflix has been something I've been on a lot lately. So anyway, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you're able to catch the stream tonight, so I can like take you live. But let's actually, you know, get to it. Because I have to do shading. I have not touched this piece at all since last time. And I'm not realizing this is like an eye bleeding green. So I'm gonna tone that down a little. God, I'm sorry from the last stream and had to deal with that. That's eye bleeding. Okay, what is... You know, technically I did have a VTuber avatar, like, not a VTuber, but like a PNG tuber avatar already for this stream. But then it didn't work. It didn't freaking work. It just decided, you know, I don't feel like it today. And I was like, well, could you maybe feel like it today? And it was like, no. So that was a fun experience. That was a fun experience of screaming at my computer. Alright. So before I actually get to shading, I need to deal with this entire thing. So this is like kind of a gradient. I don't know if you noticed on the, let me see if I can pull up a reference from my Twitter. Because I still don't have the file. Actually, wait, no, I have the file on this computer. But let me make sure I don't pull up something that you guys should not see. I don't think I have anything weird on this computer, but... I just have Photoshop, and technically I don't even have Photoshop. I don't know why it says that I have Photoshop on this computer anymore. I don't own Photoshop. Oh my god. So how was Halloween for everyone? Halloween was great for me. I probably twisted my ankle. But before Halloween. I did it before Halloween. But Halloween was great. I did the amount of walking that is going to carry me for the rest of the year. Yes, I know my Photoshop subscription has ended. Okay. So if any of you were curious to see how my profile picture looked in the big leagues, this is how it looks in the big leagues. I don't like it anymore. As you could tell. Okay, so there is no gradient here. There's no gradient there. But you can tell I redesigned a lot of things. Like I changed the eye color, how the inside of the mouth looked actually. The fluff so that it's yellow. The design and color of the boots. Just even like the tights and the shorts design. I changed a lot about this design because I wasn't happy with it. And you know what you do when you're an artist? You redesign, redesign, redesign. That's what you... Oh, crap. You redesign, redesign, redesign. So, let's get started. So, here we go. First off, I think... Well, can I actually, like, just make a gradient shade here? Because I don't... This doesn't have, like, a gradient tool like Photoshop. But the Photoshop's gradient tool kind of sucks anyway. Not gonna lie. Don't quote me on that, because I know some people who use Photoshop religiously. Those people are idiots, but we don't tell that to their face because we don't want them to get mad at us. So, am I on a separate layer from, yeah, okay. So yeah, we don't tell that to them to their face because we don't want them to get upset, but they have a couple of screws loose. But yeah, if you use Photoshop religiously, there's probably something wrong with you. There's a lot of better programs out there. And we're just gonna use this tool and just highlight over some stuff. Got some different colors in there. Lighter ones. Gotta give it the galaxy feel at the bottom. And this soundtrack is just really cool. I really like it. I'm just gonna go in there, dollop it up a little, make it look cool and neat. Anyone who says, "Oh, how did you make it look like that? That's so cool," I get that for some reason so much on my art, and I'm just like, yeah, that sure. I put in a lot of effort. Half the time, I just don't do anything special. I just kind of like wing it and hope it looks good, and when it turns out something pretty actually neat, and then those are the ones that I actually show to people. And the ones that turn out neat, I get so much praise for that I'm just like, I really don't deserve this. Okay, so should I put some, like, reddish in here? Just like... Oh, okay, that's too much red, that's too much. But I do like the idea of, like, doing something. Just a little bit. So, Halloween was actually very fun for me. I got so many creepy looks though, because I went as Ghost Bear, and no one knew who Ghost Bear was, first off. I'm disappointed in the youth for not knowing who Ghost Bear is. I'm disappointed in them. But I went as Ghost Bear, and I got so many looks from parents, because I was giving out like this off-brand caramel that I bought in bulk from Amazon. And I was getting so many looks from parents who were like, oh, okay, this does not have any labels on it. What? And I had to like explain several times that, oh, this is just caramel. It is just caramel. this substance, it is just caramel. This strange, tiny piece of candy. It is literally just caramel. Once, like, when I was giving out, when I gave it out, I heard when me and my friends were walking away, because solidarity, we go in packs. We go in packs or we do not go at all. I was gonna smack the table, but it would shake the drawing. So, we heard this, like, very nice couple. Like, they looked like really nice people. I will give them no flack for this, because, honestly, who does trust stranger candy that's completely unlabeled and unmarked? They were like, when we were walking away, they whispered to each other, "We are not letting them eat this." Like when when referring to their kids, "We are not letting them eat this," and it was the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing. Cause like, I don't know any holiday that like people are more terrified of than Halloween. For like, strangers are gonna drug your kids or put razors in the candy when literally no one has done that. And the people, like the situations where that has happened, are such outliers that like the people who prepare for that are probably on the same level as doomsday preppers. They're not gonna like. You might have a couple of screws loose. Like, I understand drugs and candy. Like, I understand pot brownies or like pot cookies. Those are baked goods that like are kind of easy to produce yourself. But like, a lot of other like normal candies. Like, how do you put things in them without making it look tampered? Like, do they just assume that they would be too stupid to be able to tell what a tampered piece of chocolate would look like? Because when a piece of chocolate, like when a Hershey's chocolate bar is already opened, you can tell that someone has already opened it, and it is very obvious. There is just like no subtlety. It's not like it's not clear, like especially with like the fun sized that they give out for Halloween. Like, there is no reason that an adult would not be able to tell if that piece of candy has already been altered. Like, unless they have like non-functioning eyes, in which case they'd probably still be able to feel it. Like, do your hands also not work? Because that's also just uh but yes, I kidnapped my friends because I didn't want to be alone on to trick or treat, and I got such a huge haul. Who said trick or treating was dead for teenagers? No one knew who I was, obviously, because I was too cool for normies. Also, I live in a place where everyone is either 60 or 12. No in betweens. And also not the cool kind of 12-year-old, but like the weird kind of 12-year-old. Oh, also that gives me like that reminds me of another funny story. So there was this house that ran out of candy, right? So there was just like this one poor kid that was manning this house. I feel so bad for him. And there was just like 10 kernels of popcorn total in a bowl that was outside this house. It was just popcorn. There was no candy. It was just popcorn. Why would you put out a bowl of popcorn on Halloween? I don't know. It wasn't even popcorn balls. It was like straight up movie popcorn out in a bowl. And, and it was like towards the end of the night too. So I guess like she'd probably be out of candy by then. But why popcorn? Like, why would you give away your movie popcorn? So yeah, we stood like the kid in the house was like nice too. Like he was in costume. I'm pretty sure he was waiting for his parents to come back or something, or he just got back from trick or treating himself. So he was chill. He was chill about it. Like, yeah, you could. He told us like we could, as long as if we stood in front of the door, we could like eat the rest of the popcorn. So we did. So we did. But it was just like a weird experience. Like, why is there just a bowl of popcorn? Oh god. It's just really funny. Halloween is such a nice day, you know? Like, it's one of those days of the year where, like, it is completely trust-based. And also, no one is stupid enough to break that trust. And everyone already knows, like, what the hell are you going to do with, like, a tiny piece of, like, like, not even a half of Snickers bar, like, a not even a third either. Just like 1/10 of a Snickers bar. Because those fun sizes, those are not fun sizes. Fun sizes would be double the normal length of a Snickers bar. Like, give us actual candy. No. Fun sizes aren't like, why would anyone care about fun sizes? That's my question. Why does anyone care about, why would anyone care enough to do something bad to a fun size candy bar? And like, who would be stupid enough to not notice that something was done to a fun size candy bar? Because you could, like, a fun size candy bar fits in just about... yeah, you go eat popcorn. We probably have enough. God. But, like, who would not notice the fun size? Because fun size candy bars, they fit in the palm of your hand. You know. You can, like, you can feel them if you just clench your fist. You can feel that it's just normal candy in there. And you can feel like the entire wrapper is just normal. And speaking of candy, what the hell do they do to Reese's Cups when it comes time for Halloween? Like, what? Because Reese's Cups are one of my favorite candies. But what the hell do they do to them when it becomes time for Halloween to roll around? Because they do not taste the same between, like, normal Reese's and holiday Reese's. They're not the same flavor. Absolutely not the same flavor. It is such a weird difference, too. Because it's like, it should be the same. There's nothing that's different other than, like, the festive shaping. But it doesn't taste the same at all. It's, like, completely different. So what is up with holiday Reese's? Reese's Cups, you've got some explaining to do. And do not just send Will Arnett to explain. Because even though everyone loves the buttery smooth voice of Will Arnett, he cannot be your problem solver. Did you guys know that, like, was Will Arnett the voice of Batman in Batman Lego Movie? Because if he was, I will love that movie even more. It's one of my favorites, but I don't, yeah, he's, so he played BoJack Horseman pretty obviously. Because that was one of his best roles, was playing BoJack Horseman. But, did he do, okay, he was the voice of Batman in Lego Movie 2. So, was he the voice of freaking... I am, like, on the, I'm on IMDb right now, by the way. I am checking this. I have to see, is this... Okay, so, I would assume, because he was in the Lego movies as Batman, so in the Lego Batman movie, they had to have him as Batman. Otherwise, that would be so weird. God, Will Arnett was in so much. Okay, you know what? Lego Batman movie. Can we please get Will Arnett? Who was... Okay, yeah, it was Will Arnett. It was Will Arnett. But seriously, that guy is, like, he's got the best voice. And still. How? Just, that's my only question, like, how? He can't solve all your problems, Reese's. He can't solve all your problems. Your beautiful buttercups. They taste weird and wrong on Halloween. And your golden boy can't save you now. He can't save you now. Oh, so was it just me, or did I always think, or does Will Arnett, like, sound black? That's gonna sound wrong, but, like, he sounds, like, he has a deep kind of voice that is typically associated with what tends to become the popular, black actors. So, I just kind of assumed, because he plays a lot of animated roles, or like voiceovers, so you don't really see his face. But yeah, he's white. Which is really weird. But also, like, kinda cool. I did not know that. You learn something new every day. This is... So, my parents watch these streams, and my mom was talking about how much she loved my last stream because I got so introspective and deep. Well, look at me now, Mom! I went on like a 10-minute rant about Will Arnett and how bad Halloween Reese's taste. Because what the hell do they do to Halloween Reese's? But my thoughts today are not deep. They are like very surface level deep. I can't really like. There's just nothing to talk about today. I have no deep thoughts. All of them are like, do I have a brain? No. I used up all my deep thought for the week last stream. And I don't really like being deep and introspective. It's like one of those things that like I do, but it's not like something that I want to do. It just happens. Like I brain vomit or word vomit whenever I run out of things to talk about, or like whenever my brain focuses on something really specific, and then I start going on and on and on about it. So yeah, but I don't really like enjoy being that introspective or deep on stream. It's just like not something I would prefer to do, at least not right now with the current like viewer base, which is my parents and the one wonderful human being who subbed to me, or not subbed but followed. And by the way, whoever's watching should drop me a follow. You know, just to, you know, it's easy. You just one click of a button, and you'd be making my day for the rest of the week. You know, so maybe consider it. You know, it's just very easy. Maybe, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I just rather make content that makes people like not have to think about their depressing lives than make content that makes people uh, think about it. You know, because I watch a lot of content comfort streamers, not I mean, every streamer makes content. What am I? I just watch a lot of streamers for comfort, and I want to be like a comfort streamer. Which sounds really egotistical, but, you know, it's okay. Okay, like, kind of, like, not do a lot of great opacity. You know something weird that I keep seeing on, like, art videos of people telling you, don't do this, or, like, don't listen to these TikTok tips. And, like, no one ever talks about the opacity tool. Like, no one ever says, yes, the opacity tool is something that exists and can be very helpful. Because, like, if I ever have, like, a finished art piece, or even, like, a non-finished one, I have always, like, abused the opacity tool. Because it's one of the most, helpful and uniquely digital artist tools that you get in your arsenal. And it's, like, you don't hear people talk about it that much. But it is one of those things that, like, it absolutely saves your tuchus so many times. But it's also, again, just one of those, like, uniquely digital art tools. Because you don't have an opacity tool when you're working with, like, physical art. Other than, like, just, like, erasing. But even erasers aren't really, like, opacity filters. They're just, you know, erasers. You erase and that kind of try to get to the lightness that you want. With opacity, it's like free range. And it's just one of those things that goes so overlooked, and it's such a helpful, useful tool. It's really just one of the best ones. Oh yeah, you get to see my wonderful process of doing little dots. Yeah, this is how you make stars. Or this is how I make stars. You don't have to do it this way. I don't really have a better way of adding stars. I don't like just filtering on the, filtering on other images and then layering it and stuff. So I just use this, and then I grab this when I'm happy with it after a while. So I litter it. Let's give it a sec. I want to do like a different kind of. I mean, if you just like dot it enough, like little dots, like polka dots, and just kind of let the little mistakes that happen when you flip your wrist in a wrong way, or just let it play out. You kind of get a lot of unique shapes in the stars, and that's kind of what you want, because you're going to be lowering the opacity again anyway. So it's not like it's not like a lot of these are going to be seen in their full form. And if you don't like how a shape turned out, you can always just erase that one or undo. But yeah, just make a little galaxy. And then as soon as you got like a tiny section done, and I might want to add a different color too, just to like add some more depth to it. I might add like a couple of speckles of white in here, just to add some more depth. But I like making little galaxies. I've used this technique so many times because I just like drawing night skies. It's one of my favorite like themes or things to draw. So I do this a lot. I use this technique like a lot. Which is probably why I'm decent at it, but also why I've probably gotten so used to it that I can't fathom coming up with a more efficient way. So you just do this a couple of times. Do that, literally just do one section, and then liberal use of duplication. And you move it around so it looks like it's in a different spot. You erase what you don't want in this piece, but usually you just want to like, go over anything that's out of bounds to make sure, you know. And then you do this. Merge down, duplicate. Rinse, repeat until every section that you want to cover is completely covered. And yes, it is extremely tedious. And yes, we are going to be doing this for all the sections that are not currently covered in stars. And sometimes you do like the little gaps, and overlapping is totally fine because it gives it more texture. This has been my only art tip that you are going to get today. Enjoy it because I'm lazy. So yeah. And see, that looks kind of okay. Kind of. But yeah, the little gap makes it look like an actual star system. Merge down. Duplicate! And you see how lazy artists are. Okay, that's not true. A lot of artists are lazy, but that's because everything we do takes so much work and effort that if we weren't lazy, we would probably shoot ourselves. In a way that doesn't offend Twitch TOS. Like with a Nerf gun. We would use a Nerf gun to shoot our foot. Yes. And sometimes when you get a section that's tight, you just do that. You duplicate that section in specific. And you kinda go there. So, how is everyone else with Halloween? And I'm curious. I'm pretty sure I had viewers disabled. But I'm not gonna check because I'm too cool to check. Okay, that's not true. I have severe social anxiety. but I don't want to get my hopes up that I have more viewers than I actually do. Because in the case that I either do or don't, I don't want to get my, I don't want to stop talking and make you guys upset with me or anything. Anyways, duplicate, and voila, we have a little star-shaped piece of the pizza. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm very tired. I'm not even actually, like, tired at all. And I keep forgetting I should probably color the tail in, but I'm debating what I should color it in at. Like, should I go with the light gray as the eye color? Or should I not? Also, I should probably... Let me go to this, and let me just, where is... Yeah, keys. Okay. Set this to... I would like to... No. Okay. That's fine. And we're going to go to here. Ignore me, because I am working on the behind the scenes thing. Okay. Anyways. Where is... Yep, here it is. Okay. Okay, no, I don't want that button. Dude, the setting things on tablet is weird. Oh, okay, fine. No. I would like to... Yes, get it. Can I please set it to... Okay. Will you please let me use the button? It will not let me set this to an actual button that I have. You know what, I can't even use this one though. Ah. It's fine, just fine. Anyway. So this one's called Give Me Another Sip, and I really enjoy it. Anyways, let me make sure that I'm actually... Okay, yeah, that works now. That's great. So anyways, welcome new viewers. I was just screwing with my settings to make sure they actually work. But yeah, now I can do that without having to worry about you guys seeing stuff that you're not supposed to see behind the scenes. I don't actually have anything on my tablet that I care about you guys seeing, but it's the thought that counts. I'm a very private person, you know? Privacy is important in the digital age. Not a lot of people have it anymore, which is really a shame. So anyways, I was thinking of making this silver, but I don't know what you guys think. Also, this song moves off. Thank you, Chipdo, for making continuous bops. So I've told you guys, I'm a huge fan of rhythm games, and one of the rhythm games that I play a lot of used to be Just Shapes and Beats, and there's a lot of Chipdo songs in Just Shapes and Beats, so shocker, I'm a huge fan. I really enjoy the music. Okay, let's just dot that there. So we can just erase. Erasing is not a big deal. Because this is not a layer that's important. And give me a moment, my fellow human beings. Ah, why is it? You know, I hate that it won't. Just why does nothing work? Anyways, I was gonna mute because I. Alright, anyways. I think that's the right button. Do I have the brain cell of a dying cat? No, because the brain cell of a dying cat is smarter than I am. Alright. So let's get back to work. But yeah, I don't know. Art is very relaxing. I should play something relaxing. After this song ends, I'll put on something relaxing. Maybe Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's a nice soundtrack to relax to. I want to learn how to play Hollow Knight on piano, but I'm also lazy. I'm also not good at piano. Like, I do really enjoy playing piano, but I am not good at it. I'm very... It is outside of my skill set. I am merely an artiste. I am not good at music at all. I mean, I do want to learn how to get good, but it's not currently in the cards. Okay, this song's ending, so I don't know why I keep doing that. It's not gonna. Let's head here, and that's fine. I do hope this is actually a chill song, because if it is not, I riot. Oh, by the way, did you guys know that No Straight Road is getting a redone version? Or like a remix? It's not a remix, but like it's like getting a remaster by the dev team, obviously. I was gonna say it's like getting a royal treatment. Like, if you know how the Persona games do, they release the main one, and then about like half a year later they release a new version with a bit of extra content. It's mostly just the actual finished game. Okay, I'm joking. At least I think I am. I don't know, sometimes like the golden or royal versions are actually better than like the first version. And then sometimes they just kind of ruin it. Sometimes they're kind of so different you can't classify them as the same game. Because that's kind of how I feel about Persona Royal and Persona 5. They're extremely different. Because Persona 5 Royal is... It is Persona 5, but it actually makes Akechi into a character. Like, I like Akechi. Don't get me wrong, I actually like Akechi. But he was never an actual character until Royal came out. And before that, he wasn't, like, actually a character. He was more of just a plot contrivance or device needed for the story to do its entire twist plot. He was there, but he wasn't important. So, from a character standpoint, who he was didn't really matter versus what he did for the story. In Royal, the person that Akechi is actually matters because you get to know him. You know who Akechi is. And he's actually pretty cool. I don't know, he's kind of cool. I like crazy. I like the Akechi that we get to know in Royal. Much more than I like the Prince Detective Akechi personality, but I think that's kind of the point. We're supposed to like, well, not really supposed to like, but we're supposed to get to see him being the real him. I mean, I'm obviously like spoiling the hell out of Royal, and if you haven't played it, I can't solidly recommend it as someone who enjoyed the original Persona 5. It's so different a game that I can't really say, like, do I feel comfortable recommending this game? Like, I don't know. I really don't know. Because on one hand, I did like it, but I didn't like it, too. Because it was not the same. It was definitely not the same experience. I will say that. If you enjoyed what Persona 5 gave you as an experience, Royal is not that experience. And you know what? Royal pissed me off. Royal pissed me off. Right pissed me off. Because Royal had so many cool ideas and concepts that it never actually followed up on. Probably because those concepts would be too... They didn't have the answers to those concepts, and they were probably on a time crunch. But what would have happened if they actually did answer those questions? Like, the entire thing with... And I'm just going off the deep end in spoilers, by the way, so if you don't want spoilers, you should... Please don't click off, but, like, mute. But, like, with the entire thing with Maruki, that kind of perfect world where everyone is happy clearly isn't what the protagonist of the game, it clearly isn't what Joker or Akechi wanted. And because we're like Akechi, we gravitate towards his response of, oh, we want the real world. But I pose the argument that Maruki just doesn't know the kind of world that we would be satisfied with. Because what if he'd proposed a world where we got to spend the rest of our days as the Phantom Thieves with our friends, where every conflict wasn't a big one, but it was just big enough that we could continue to adventure with our pals in the metaverse, and we got to stay the Phantom Thieves. That would be something that Joker wouldn't be able to say no to. Because does Joker really want to go home? We never really got to know. We don't really get to know Joker's backstory, and I mean, obviously, right? Because he's a self-insert protagonist. But that also draws in the question of, as a character, why doesn't Joker talk about this stuff? Why doesn't Joker reminisce about his home or any of it? Is it perhaps because Joker doesn't want to go home? And I mean, let's be fair here. Joker's parents kicked him out to go to the big city when he was convicted of a crime he didn't even do. To spend a year, a full year, with a complete stranger. And they didn't even care. So, we can assume that that house probably wasn't the happiest. So, what if Maruki realized that during the therapy with Joker, and realized that Joker would be happiest if he got to spend the rest of his days with his friends? And it became a repeat of the lesson of Persona 3, where even if you can't see them or they're not right there beside you, the friends are still like in your corner fighting with you. And that could have been like that could have fit, because I mean, Joker's story is pretty fucked up, right? It's just completely, like, screwed up. And it would have actually made it, like, a genuine choice. Because do we really want to send our main protagonist back to somewhere that hates him? Because I don't know, that would have made me pause. And of course Akechi's Akechi. We stand Akechi, but also Akechi has problems. But Akechi has a lot of self-hate in there. And the idea that we would get to continue to not just be rival, we would not just get to keep Akechi alive, but we would be allowed to continue our rivalry with Akechi in this new world. We wouldn't have that domestic thing that is present in the current version of Moroki's reality. Because that's not what the protagonist wants. It's not what any of the Phantom Thieves really need to be truly happy. And that's, like, you know, why? This is such a missed opportunity. I don't know if I'm, like, explaining this right. I do better in writing than I do in words. I'm just talking off the, like, top of my head. I've been complaining about this since the game came out. Like, just hire me, Atlas. I could do better than you. Anyways. Okay. Now that I got the jacket, let's go ahead and... okay, let's do that, and then I'm gonna turn those off for a second, because okay, that's the eye color. We're gonna put it over the eye color. And then what is this? Wow, I can't tell. Okay, then it doesn't matter, we're just gonna leave it. Okay, so this is the first layer to do it on. Let's see, where is our... we're gonna use this. This is a nice show song. And I need to drink water after that entire rant about Persona. Alright, I'm back. Oh crap. Those are still there. Okay, I'm gonna, like, put a mark here so I can actually tell what layer this is when I come back to it. Problem with having layers on layers on layers on layers is you can't tell when the layers on layers on layers on layers. I have stuff on them. By the way, I'm gonna put this up on my Twitter, so you guys will all be able to see it. Ooh, spooky. Oh god, I should do something for Halloween, right? I was doing, like, personal drawings for me and my friends, but I should do something for the channel. Maybe next year. Halloween is the best holiday of the year. You just don't get more about it. Almost on time. Anything. And... Instant. I really like this song. It's very spacey, which goes with the theme. So how is the rest of you, like, your guys' weeks? Mine was pretty alright. Let's see if, like, I should go with pink or, like, a red. I think I'm gonna go with, like, a more magenta. I like this drop. I am then going to add this to the swatch. There's the blush. And yes, I do have a swatch. Swatch. So, have you guys seen the new PV for Bad Boy Halo's song Muffins? Because that is, like, it's such a love letter to the like current Minecraft community, and it's so cute. It's so cute. It makes me want to cry. It's so cute, and I love the like old Minecraft animation style. Like not even the old, but like the Minecraft animation style that it goes for. It's so cool and reminds me of like Slamacow's old stuff. God, I miss him. I miss the days when he still made animations. He was like such a huge, like, not even inspiration. Inspiration feels too light of a word, you know? Like, icon in like a lot of people's childhoods, including mine. Like that man shaped people's childhoods, and a lot of like old Minecraft people. And I know I've talked about this before, but it's so cool to see it like resurge because it was a big part of people's childhood, and it's like perfect peak nostalgia time, right? So it's coming in at like the peak point in the world. And you might be asking, but P, if P is a robot, why does a robot need blush? And I will respond to that by saying, well, because I like drawing it. I like making gradients. They're one of my favorite things. Why don't you shush? Why do you not shush? Why do you not shush your face? Okay, I should not be that mean to my chat, but I do really enjoy gradients. They're one of my favorite things to draw. Okay, that's a bit weird. Oh, right, these should be under this. Yeah. Okay, then. So, after that, I think all we need is shading properly, finally. Woo! We gotta go all the way to the layer just literally right under. And I think for this one, we're gonna go cell, because cell is my favorite. And if you don't know the difference between cell shading is just a block, whereas non-cell shading is when they do the kind of gradient and make it look like all blended. So yeah, this is cell. The more you know. They typically use cells in cartoons and comic books, and that's kind of my style. I do cartoons, so I use a lot of cell shading. Oh crap, I almost forgot. I gotta do the fluff. I gotta do the fluff. This should be right above the star pattern. I'm sure that is doing something. I just don't know what. Okay, anyways. So we are going to go into here. Grab this. No, not that. Okay, we want like a kind of brown for this. Sort of very light. Because I don't want to just let this be yellow. And I don't want it to just be like that either. I don't want it to look like the star. Well, like the actual star pattern. I kind of want to do like sort of like that. So yeah, let's do that. So I started watching Magical Girl anime again. Like I've started watching Cardcaptor Sakura, and I gotta say, it's actually really good for like a show that was made in the 90s. Like I can't fault it. Like, okay, there's a lot of creepy aspects that make me go yikes, but I mean, Homeboy's gay, so Lee is exuding gay energy. So I can't really like give it any big negatives. And also like it's a solid show. Actually, oh crap! Why am I on the same layer as the stars? That's not good. I don't want that. No. I want to be on Firebox. This doesn't have anything on it yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and do. Yeah, that's probably why it was opacity. Okay, then. But yeah, it's pretty good so far. There's some aspects that are making me squeaky, but like, that's kind of par for the course when you watch a lot of like shows from old times. There's gonna be parts that make you really uncomfortable. And honestly, for a show from the 1900s, it's not bad. It's like really not bad. It's very traditional magical girl, but like I like traditional magical girl shows. Like Sume, I enjoy those. Those are just like really nice shows for me. They're like my junk food TV. Like magical girl content. That's my junk food. You had me at magic, or like the shiny spectacle transformations. Oh my god, shiny spectacle transformations. Oh, and cute outfit design. Cute outfit design. You know what pisses me off? You know what pisses me off? And this is completely unrelated to Cardcaptor Sakura. But in Miraculous Ladybug, completely unrelated to all the like love triangles and plots and stuff. But like, actually, should I use this? Oh, I like that. But completely unrelated to all that. Why in God's name do they not have Marinette designing her own outfits as Ladybug? She's a fashion designer. That is literally like her entire character. Why can't they? Why could they not do that? That would have been so cool. Because right now her entire outfit is literally just spandex, superhero spandex, and a like and freaking and a like what the hell are like the bags called? I don't know. This song like got me in a vibe. I like this. I really like this song. I don't remember what it was called, but I really enjoy this one. But yeah, it like a little like handbag. Like that's literally like the only thing that her outfit has going for it. Like it's spandex with little polka dots and a handbag. Like I don't girl, get yourself better clothes. And like you'd think someone who's a fashion designer would have such much more creativity when it came to like their costume. Like I'm not even a fashion designer. I'm a character designer, and I could design such a better outfit. God, this song is such a bop. I love it. I love it. It's so nice. I can't tell if you guys can actually hear this song or not, but like it's so nice. It is so nice. Okay, so I think I'm plotting on taking the lazy way out of it. Alright. Yeah, that's good. And now we do what the lazy people do. And it is fine. Yeah, it is fine. If we don't get caught, they won't know. They won't care to know, cause it'll look just fine. There we go. Okay, keep that. You know, stuff it up a bit. Add some details. Make it look like it actually, like, I didn't just copy and paste, because I am not. I am definitely not. Can you copy and paste? I have a lot of fluff to cover, so copy and pasting is definitely like mandatory for this one. Where is it? Oh. We're going to just check. This layer is merging. Seriously? Okay, let me just... So is it? Is it like... Is life not wonderful? Isn't life just wonderful? Isn't life just wonderful? Never trust artists, kid. Artists, we try to be lazy and then we suffer for it. We suffer so much for it, man. I mean, it gives me a chance to change the color of this. You know what, I think I'm gonna, like, just straight up copy what this color is and then use it. So it has more visual cohesion. And yeah, look at me with fancy artwork. I can do it too. It sounds so spiteful. There really isn't much to talk about here. What's something to talk about? And no existential topic like the upcoming dread of death and doom and gloom, or the pain of knowing that no one will ever love you, or the pain of knowing that no one will ever love you the same way that you love yourself. Now I'm just gonna do this entire thing because I do not trust this one. It's the wrong wire. This one is actually very like calming and chill. I like it. It's very nice to draw to. Oh boy. I might need to take a You know, I have notifications on my Twitter.com. And I don't like that. I do not like that. I don't... It's not like I really get anything good on my Twitter.com. But, you know, I do get Team C's notifications, but... Wow! That's cool, actually. That's awesome. I just got a notification that Team C is doing really well. That's awesome. For those of you who don't know what Project Team C's is a charity, technically, or a fundraiser, really, more of, started by Mr. Beast himself, Jimmy, the man, the myth, the legend, that is aiming for $30 million. And for each dollar donated, I believe it's one piece of trash removed from the ocean. And the goal is to donate $30 million to charity organizations to help clean the seas. And it's cool. It's actually, I mean, knowing Mr. Beast, like, that man is one of the nicest men on the internet. He's one of the nicest billionaires. And I don't have anything negative to say. Like, who can say anything negative about Mr. Beast? Like, that man is genuinely one of the nicest people on the internet. And he's already done so much with Team Trees. Like, now he's doing it for the ocean. Like, you go, my guy, you go! I wish I could do stuff like that, but, like, I don't have money. I'm merely a toddler. But, like, if there were more rich people like him in the world, like, if people like him came into money more often, I think we would, like, altogether have a better world to live in. Because he's only interested in using his wealth to help people. And that is something that we should all celebrate. Because Mr. Beast, he's one of the real ones. He's one of the real ones. My guys, he's one of the real ones. And I will be so upset if it comes out that there's just a Mr. Beast scandal. And I'm gonna call it the only scandal that I don't think Mr. Beast has actually ever been canceled for anything ever. That's how nice he is. Like, even Twitter, the infamous hell site, has never found something to cancel Mr. Beast on. That is, like, goes to show that man is as pure as an angel. There's just nothing wrong with him or what he does. Elon, become Beast. Learn, rich people learn. I got that entire side branch from getting a Twitter notification. Imagine the power I could have when I have an entire Twitch chat. Or the immense going completely off topic every 5 seconds that I could do. That would be too powerful for the world to handle. You see, I contain powers that no one else can control. I make myself laugh with my own stupidity. Okay, let's duplicate. And do not use a fillback tool. Okay, let's just like what is that? Why is there like stuff there? It doesn't look like how do I okay, let's leave this up here for now. And then 2, gonna have to go down here to fix that, aren't we? There we go. Now it's nice and clean. Just like the seas will be when we reach the... I'm not gonna go there. I have no right to go there. Okay, let's just drag onto here. Wait a sec. Yep, like this. And let's just like drop this onto here. Yep, that's fine. Now we can get a better sample for sample. I'm talking like a scientist. I do crappy art. What am I on? Let's grab the rest of these. And then pop it in here. And there we go. Okay. Let's shove this onto here so that the hands get nice and coated. That sounds horrible and wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, and I'm definitely clipping that myself later. Oh my god. That, if anything is a clip, that is absolutely it. We're gonna, so that these don't look connected, we're gonna rework this and then just kind of slightly move it off. Delete that. Oops. Did you know that the past tense of yeet is actually yote? So, I yote that. It's technically grammatically correct. I know because I know someone who used that in a class assignment. For a serious essay, they used the word yote. They are a legend. They are a legend and a myth and everything great. Lower you a bit. Yep, that's fine. Right, anything from here. Here. Here is fine. But I think here is staying. So, what kind of music do you guys usually listen to? Because I usually don't actually listen to EDM at all. It's not really my genre, usually. It's not really the sort of stuff that I like typically put on when I'm feeling like relaxing. That might change in the future, actually. Just because I like doing this, like, I might start associating it with positive vibes. Okay, this is the moment where I gotta like actually go and do a couple of stuff marks. There we go. Okay, so yep, we need some more. Beer and face, got beer and face. Okay, so there's this song called Copying Pastime, which is actually very, very catchy. I don't think I can play it for you guys right now on Twitch, but go listen to it. It's by Bukuri Kume. It's nice. It's a good song. I kind of like the scuff quality of like having movies around so much. They kind of get this like old scuffy look. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yep, that's fine. I like how scuffy it looks. I don't know. I usually enjoy scuffed things. It's funnier that way, you know, when something's ever so slightly scuffed. It makes a world of difference. Because who likes things when they're perfect, right? Me, but I can appreciate around a good old everything going to hell. Oh. And you mess up something ever so slightly, so you have to redo and start everything again. That's how it feels. Only perfectionists. Only perfectionists. You know, now I'm starting to feel like the hands are bad, but I am not redoing an entire freaking section of this. You are on your own. Okay, let's see. Sure. Alright. Okay, this is just starting. Okay, let me just quickly removal. Now we're going to one thing. I don't think we need to like do that much. I kind of need to like move a bit into this area. Grab these two just to make sure we can cover up. Cover up, compromise what we need. And anyways, what was I saying again? I don't talk a lot. I'm not very intelligent. I lack basic brain power. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway. More than usual. I might end stream after I finish this up. Which is sad because I did want to get to shading today, but I don't think I will, and I am starting to get overwhelmed. Because I did have like a big Halloween. Halloween was a lot for me. I am a major introvert, and also autism is fun. I get peopled out very easily, and it's not good for me to ignore when I get overwhelmed when I do. So I am probably gonna log off after I finish a bit, and then do some more work off camera, because I am actually finding this fairly relaxing. Alright, hop on Wednesday and do some stuff. But, yeah. This was a fun stream. This was a fun stream. I have been enjoying this stream. I am very overwhelmed. So next time is gonna be shading, I swear to God. I'm sorry. But yeah, next time. Yeah. So next time. Alright. Fellas on YouTube, consider dropping a like, maybe commenting, tell me how much I suck, or tell me how much you liked it, and subscribing, because, you know, it's just one button. You can always turn off notifications, and you'd be doing me a favor. People on Twitch, why not drop me a follow? I can shut up if you like, but also, I'm pretty awesome if you give me a chance. And I'm very tired and overwhelmed right now, so this is peace out, my guys.